imagine. And I would think, I mean, it seems like the shoe's got to drop, it's got to fall at some point, just because, I mean, production's down, especially in automotive. I mean, the numbers are still really low, aren't they?
Yeah. So, the automotive space, as we all know, is volume driven. And for those entities that are fortunate enough to be on some of the higher volume or higher profitable pickup trucks, and I think their volumes have increased at a kind of at a spike versus some of the other sedans that maybe not. So those companies have benefited by being on the right vehicle. Those that are not on the right vehicle are I'm sure they're struggling. The liquidity and viability is being threatened.
Yeah, and I've been watching for the next stimulus package. I know stuff has come out for unemployment benefits and things like that, but it doesn't seem like this time around there's really been a lot of help for businesses. I mean, I don't think there's any additional PPP money getting thrown in there. Last I heard, anyway.
Not that I've heard. I think that there's some existing programs out there. The Main Street Lending Program is out there, but they've had a hard time getting that one off the ground. So I don't think there's any new programs coming. I think, the help that came in terms of, like we talked about, the PPP, and, the federal regulators really drove the opportunity for the lenders to provide relief on principal and interest payments. But that's coming to an end now. So, the companies in the middle market, they really, if they haven't been, I'm sure they have, but those that have it, they really got to get refocused on generating cash flow out of EBITDA and managing the working capital.
So which industries are really getting hit the worst right now? And which ones are, actually, obviously there's some industries that are thriving too, but which ones are the ones that are getting hurt first?
Yeah, so, industries that we're working on right now, we see oil and gas. They got beat up, not so much by COVID, to be frank. It's more so related to the drop in oil prices around March and April. So, but they're starting to rebound. But a lot of oil and gas problems out there. Of course, retail. We see some manufacturing, some consumer products. It's really, the list is almost somewhat non-exhaustive in some way. I mean, anytime, the whole country almost shuts down for 60 to 90 days, it's going to be difficult to restart. But those are some of the industries and hotspots that we're seeing right now. And you have to add automotive and manufacturing in there as well. I can't say we're seeing, we're working on a lot of automotive stress right now, but I do sense that they're in the, in the danger zone where it could go either way.